Hello everybody, and welcome back to The Last Plague. The Last Plague. Anyway, so we did some metalworking last time. We got ourselves a saw. I did cook up some seasoned wolf meat. Let's go ahead and eat that. This is unfortunately going to go ahead and increase our blight. Possibly, yep. Cool. Alright, well, that's as good a time as any to talk about our blight remedy. And to work on things like soaking hides and preserving food. Now, for both soaking hides and preserving food, we're going to need salt, which is why I kept getting salt or dandelions, even though we had a decent amount of salt here. We're always going to need more salt. Salt is going to be an incredibly useful material for the longest time. So we're going to go ahead and shove that in there. And let's talk about preserving some food. Since we have just cooked some meat, and I should have a decent amount of salt around here. Let's go ahead and try that. So to preserve food, you're going to need a jar with a lid on it. Let's go ahead and pick up this one. And basically, to preserve any food, you're going to shove the food inside, and you're going to put some salt with it. And as soon as you do that, it's going to need a lid, by the way. As soon as you do that, you're going to notice it's going to say preserved 0%. It will take 18 hours to preserve, 38% efficiency. So we definitely need more salt to make this way faster. Of course, we don't have a lot of salt. I didn't go around gathering as much dandelions as I normally do. That's something we'll have to work on. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to place this on the ground. There's a fire nearby, so hopefully that's not going to be an issue. And while that works on preserving itself, I'm going to go ahead and, after this salt is being made, I'm going to work on, excuse me, I'm going to work on the stuff for making leather. So to make leather, we're going to need our hides, which, is that the only hide I have left? Yeah, all the other ones spoiled away, fortunately. So I'm probably going to have to go hunt down some more hides, but you're going to have to take your hide, and it's going to tell you that you need to treat it in a soaking basin with salt and water, and then stretch it in a drying, stretch it for drying on a tanning frame. So we got to do that. Now the salt is done. I'm going to go ahead and grab the salt because we're going to need it to get any kind of progress on this hide. Now, the first thing I said is we need a soaking basin. So, soaking basin, we can go ahead and hit B for build and soak. And there's a soaking basin. We're going to need 10 short planks and 10 nails. And it requires a hammer. We don't have hammers right now. So we're going to have to do the next best thing, which is to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jesus, I didn't need that many. 4, 5. Okay. Which is to use a bunch of stones. But first, let's craft this into short planks. We need 10 short planks. We needed, I believe it was 10 nails. Just to make sure here. Yep, 10 nails. And we're going to go ahead and grab this. That's going to give me 10 nails. Now we have all the nails that we need. We just need a bunch of stones. Don't do it with your flint. You don't want to be doing this with flint. So we're going to grab all the rocks here. And I'm going to put this near the water. The reason I want to put it near the water is you're going to need a lot of water for it. So might as well put it somewhere where it's easy to get water in there. Now we're going to equip a stone. Really? You just drop it on the ground? You can't grab it anywhere else? That was weird. And start building. Now this is going to take forever. And it's also, you're going to have some issues with stones breaking. As of this build, if a stone breaks, you need to stop the animation and then give him a new stone. He won't grab another stone. I don't know why that's happening, but it is. It only broke 1 stone. That's not too bad. Now I'm going to add salt to it. And then I need to go get some water. So let's grab this. This one should have, what is this? This is our fresh water, so not this one. We want our river water, which let's set a Set another pot to boil. No. Let's grab this. We'll fill the basin. There is another way to do this. If you have settled near the sea, you can get seawater, which is salty, and do it that way. Now, you're going to notice if I examine this, it's going to tell me there's a 6% salt solution in there. That's not good. That efficiency is not going to be great, right? It's 32% efficient because there's just not enough salt in there. You want to have, I believe it's 10% salt solution. Unfortunately, we don't have any more salt right now, so that's not going to work. But I'm going to keep it with low amounts of water. That way we're not completely reducing that. So you want a 10% salt solution with the water as full as possible. Let's put the bad water over here. Okay. So that's it for the hide soaking. We're also going to want a tanning rack. And put this back in the stockpile. And the tanning rack needs some sticks. Ow. My cat just scratched me because he's being a little turd bucket. Where is it? Where is it? Tan rack. I'm pretty sure there it is. And I'm going to put this kind of close to where this thing is going to be. That way it's out of the way. And now take into account, you can only build one of these, or sorry, you can only put one hide per tanning rack. So if you want to be able to tan multiple hides, you're going to need more than one. That's why I'm going to go ahead and place that there. And I'm going to go ahead and, oops. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Place that here. So they need 9 long, 4 short, and a bunch of rope. Now you understand why I kept getting rope. Because you're going to need so much of it. It's actually quite ridiculous how much rope you need. But bindings are one of the most important parts of any civilization, so it makes sense. Go ahead and add. Hard stockpile. Okay. I'm gonna grab all this rope. I don't have the long sticks for it right now. That's something that when we go to get some more dandelions, we're gonna have to go get sticks as well. Sort stockpile. Closer now. And if I remember correctly, did I finish both of these guys? I did. No, this one's unbuilt. It needs some more. They're both unbuilt, so we need way more materials, as it were. I did eat that food, so I'll be good to go. The other thing we're going to want to build is going to be a wheelbarrow. So we go to here, wheelbarrow. That needs 30 nails, 1 wheelbarrow wheel, and 20 short planks. Now the wheelbarrow wheel, it's 5 and 10. So we need 40 nails in total to make the wheelbarrow. So I'm going to have to process more because I have 10, 20, 30. All I have is 30. So we're definitely going to need more. But it's getting quite late. And what I want to do is, we have that, I don't think I have enough salt to make that a possibility. So I might actually do something very dangerous and venture out to try to get some more dandelions and some long sticks while we're out here. I don't ever suggest you doing this. It's actually not a good idea. You're much more likely to get mauled by doing this, but when the need calls for it. If you're ever in search for a lot of the plants and the herbs and stuff, you're going to have a lot better time looking for those outside the forest. So keep that in mind. I don't know why. This is very short for some reason. Usually it's much further away than that. I like some garlic. I'm not going to grab that garlic. I already have enough garlic as it is and not enough places to use it, so. Drop the stones. I don't need those. More dandelions. See if I can see any valerian as well. Oh, it's doing that. Normally I can see stuff way further away. Some dandelions over there. Now, this probably isn't showing up that great on YouTube because it's YouTube. But unfortunately, I want to get some progress done, so. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab more dandelions, I'm going to grab some more materials, and probably have a sleep, and then we'll work on the next part of this in the morning. Oh, there's a bear. And this is why you really don't want to be doing this at night. Yeah, the tooltip on the floor is showing up way closer than it normally does. It's kind of weird. Let's go back home. Process these real quick. I'll wait for that fire to be done. Oh, enemies nearby. Probably the bear. Okay. Look at all that rope. Okay. Get a decent amount of dandelions. It's pretty good. I'm gonna get at least one of these built. Not enough. Not enough. Alright. There's that water. That's good. Let's go ahead and empty it. And normally I want to take my Blight potion now, but because I'm about to go to sleep, it's actually not a good idea to do that, because you'll end up with a situation where you're taking damage overnight and your healing won't kick in properly. So we're not going to do that. What we are going to do though is take out these pine cone nuts. And we're going to cook these dandelions. If I can't get any more salt. Got 4 hours left? Yeah, that's not going to be enough. Okay. Some fire going. It's 10 hours of fire. I'm going to process this salt. And then I'm going to put another pot to boil, and then we'll go to bed. So let's take here. This should be the yeah, that's the river water. And if we look at this one here, water, where's the one with the food? So 16. sometimes this food spoils before it ends up, especially if your efficiency is low. Sometimes the food will spoil before it ends up being processed properly, which is kind of unfortunate, but you know, what can you do? All right, so I'm gonna get rid of this stuff, process the water, go to sleep, and I will be back with you guys once our guy wakes up. See you then. Alrighty, and we are back. It is unfortunately early in the morning, or actually, but in the evening, and to our dismay, it's raining. Also, there's a bear nearby, accosting us. It's a black bear. It's kind of being a pain in the butt. Also, I wanted to, because I never finished the roof, some of the stuff that I would need to start a new fire is a little wet. Which is kind of unfortunate, but you know. What you're gonna do, right? So I'm gonna add that fuel to the fire. It's gonna give me 5 hours. And then what I want to do is, since we're going to be here and we're standing around and can't do nothing, I want to make ourselves a tea. Or sorry, a remedy, I guess you could call it. Some of these are really, really low on expiration, fortunately. Let's get some ginseng. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we do have 8. And what's the best? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm going to cut one of these up. Put it back in here. That's going to be 4, and then I need some salt. So we're going to be stealing the salt from in here. Once this thing is completely and absolutely preserved. Come on. Come on. Pretty sure the title is supposed to change. Oh. Hasn't changed for some reason. Don't know why. I'm going to eat it anyway because I'm hungry. Actually, I'm going to wait to eat that. Alright, let's grab the salt. Oh, this needs water. I forgot about that. You do need to put water in the jug, and it has to be clean, or in the bowl. Right. So this is basically a soup, right? And it's going to tell you it's watery. There's too much salt in it. That's basically the problem. This is going to be hearty. It's 0.51. Now it's watery again. Now it's hearty. It's 0.53. So this is pretty good. If I remember correctly, you don't need to go too much crazy past that. Yes, 48.53. So 8, 4, and 75 for 200 mils of water. That's the important part. Technically, you can make it with less ingredients, but with the amount of water that we have, this is what's required. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and boil that off. And then I'm going to put my jug of salt back on the floor next to the fire because that's nice and safe. And I'm going to put these guys in here. I'm not going to eat this yet, and the reason I'm not going to eat it yet is because it's going to make me very, very thirsty. So I want to hold off on that. All right, now I'm going to leave my tools in here. These, they'll tell you they rust while drying. This does not rust while drying because it's not steel. So it doesn't really care. It's not a good weapon, but you know. Alright, so we got good moisture. It's going to need some more fertilization. So that's going to mean us hunting and gathering more materials. So I'm going to grab this red spotted mushroom here because we're going to need it for later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There should be 7 and 8. 7. Ooh, look, some chamomile. And some dandelions. Mushrooms are going to find in the forest. Don't try to look for them. See, that's better. Don't try to look for them in the plains, because you're going to have a hard time finding them. I'm pretty sure I remember killing a wolf. I think it was over here. Maybe his hide is still good. Yep. I'm gonna grab any more. Nothing. Yeah, there's no spawns out here. There's the wolf. Let's go examine it. Yep. Oh, my knife. That's right. I left my knife. But there's his hide. It did stop raining, which, of course, is hilarious because I tried not to go anywhere because it was raining. Or with my tools because it was raining. Alright. Dog bane, dog bane, dog bane. Some more pine branches. Ooh, a rabbit. We do need some fresh food. I missed. Wow, my spear went very far this time. Oh, I missed him again. Alright. Ready, jump. My spears are probably pretty beat up too. Alright, so now we have our spotted red mushroom soup. The important part about this is we will take damage when we eat this. So drink all. We're going to get blight treatment. And that's over 40 minutes. So that's about 20 points less. So definitely clear that up. But it's also going to give us 0.80 per minute. Which is... What is that? 160? No. Yeah, so it's gonna definitely hurt us. So that's something that you have to be aware of whenever you take these soups. Okay. Let's go ahead and put that here. We're gonna eat this. It's gonna give us 11 blight. It's unfortunate. This is why I don't like eating wolf meat or predator meat. Basically, all the predator meat is the same. They all do that. Give you high amounts of blight. All right, and craft this up. There's a way to reduce blight and reduce the situation of blights later on in the game. We'll eventually get to that. Okay. Put that down. Put this down. Let's put the small sticks down. And we're going to have to start a stockpile with the big sticks because I don't have a stockpile with that anymore. Alright. Now, let me get my knife. Now that it's not raining. And let's go skin that wolf. And maybe the coyote as well. Oh, Our coyote's gonna go after it now. So you see how it only did 25 damage? That's because this spear is damaged. See, it's 63% damaged. So keep that in mind. If your spears are not up to snuff, they're gonna not do as much damage as they normally would. Let's go ahead and harvest the skin off of that. Yeah, he's 25% infected. And then we're going to take the remains as well. With bone meal. As far as I understand it, bone meal does not go bad. So, or does not dissolve in water, so you can totally just shove it on the ground and not be worried about it. It doesn't say it dissolves in water when you use it anyway. Right. Let me go soak this here. It's not going to soak very well. Yeah. So the one that was there, it expired. Requires water and salt. So right now there's just salt in there, which is kind of unfortunate. Let's go ahead and I'm going to switch these up. Set them to dry. You can't dry them in the fire as far as I know. I've tried and it never works, so keep that in mind. That should be good. Okay. Well, I'm very thirsty. Eating that food really made me thirsty. Alright, let's grab this jug. I'm gonna go ahead and drink. I want to drink all the way, just in case I need to drink a healing potion. Okay. So, where our salt is. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time placing this. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and set this up to smelt. And maybe I should make a chamomile tea. Let's do that. Let's make some chamomile tea. Fill with potable water. There should be... Oh, there it is. 2, 3, 4. Boil that up. Leaves. And I need my flint. I'm going to ignite it. I'm going to stay here. That way, as soon as it's up to temperature, I can set it to smelt. Boom. Alright, now let's go into this. And I'm going to go ahead and drink all of it. Fortunately, that's what I was telling you about. So, because I drank so much water, I can't drink any more of this. So now, I have to leave it there. That way it doesn't, what do you call it? It doesn't spill. I can technically use a jar. And that works as well. Which actually I might do that. Let's do this. Empty. There we go. So now that's preserved. Let's drop that on the ground. We're gonna boil all this. An hour left. Okay. So, this stuff here is actually progressing very slowly because we just don't have enough salt in it. So it's got a 32% treatment efficiency. So we definitely want to get some more salt. Okay. And the way we do that is dandelions, because we are nowhere near the sea. And I also want to get some of the other teas going. And I want to see if we can bring back a rabbit to process. I don't like doing this with my flint, but shove the bone meal here. Oops, sorry, wrong one. I'm going to keep that. Alright. And is this done? Almost. It's got 1 minute. I'm not going to walk away from it. I'm going to go ahead and do this pork. Which I should have picked up the nails and I didn't. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this pork. Obviously, it's ridiculous that I'm doing this with my bare hands, but you know, we don't think about that one. All right, and then with this, I am going to. If I remember correctly, I need more of these smaller planks. So let's go ahead and cut these up. Need a wheel. Wheelbarrow wheel. And go to structures, wheelbarrow, and putting that here. That's going to take everything I needed to take, so it's not in my inventory. All right. Let's sharpen our spears. And then after sharpening our spears, we are going to head out. And get some more dandelion for the salt. Hopefully get a rabbit. And maybe get some more of the materials I need to make the other types of teas. And by that time, this stuff will be done. And we'll be able to cut some more trees and make ourselves a wheelbarrow for further expansion. But because what we're working on is leather and food preserving, I really, really need some more dandelions. So, let's say we're going to go northwest, which would be this way. Let's put that on my hand. I don't know why I have my flint, but hey. There's the coyote that was here before. And there he goes. Have that. Let's repair it. Might as well, I'm already here. Am I going to harvest the meat? Although, maybe I can and smoke it. Predators tend to be very good for fat. That's about all they're good for, if I'm being honest. It's just because they have so much... They have so much infection, they're just not worth it. But my infection has gone down underneath the threshold where I was getting a debuff. So, not bad. Let's go ahead and craft. I'm going to craft these into strips. And I don't think they're going to smoke by the time we're back. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure they need quite a bit of time. So, alrighty. Now, again, let's go. That here. Not putting the strips of meat there. It's going to draw the attention of animals. Alright, so I'm going to go hunt down some dandelions and a couple other things. And then once I'm back with a full set of stuff that I need, we'll go from there. Alrighty, and just really quick, valerian is the other tea plant, which unfortunately I can't fit into my inventory right now. Let's grab that. And yeah, when you pick it up, it looks like this. It's valerian root. And you can process it the same way you can process the golden seal. I don't want these. Grab that. Grab another valerian root, craft it. That way you can process it down. But yeah, I did get into a fight with a coyote, and he did quite a bit of damage because the combat's not great in this game. If you're having to face, until you have a sword, you're kind of almost at the mercy of the game. So just keep that in mind. You really, really don't want to be in fights, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's just the way it is. I have found quite a bit of dandelions, so I'm going to make my way back and process all this up. Oh man, there's more valerian. Alright, so I gotta have to drop these on the ground, grab the valerian, process it. I think one of them just makes you very, very sleepy, and the other one gives you stamina. So, which is kind of weird, because at that point, why don't I just drink some chamomile? You know? Anyway, oh god, no. I really can't get into a fight with the coyote right now. I am pretty beat up. And like I said, this game's combat is not great. So, anyway, I'm going to make my way back home, and I'll see you guys then. Alrighty, and we're back. Did some organization. I'm going to move this salt around here. Let's process some more of this dandelion. Move all of type button will be great. Okay. That's going to give us more salt, which will work to our advantage. I'm going to grab this here. Let's put this salt in here. And the reason I want to put my salt in there is because it keeps it away from the water. Now, something that we already know, this right here needs more salt. All right, more salt needed. So let's add 100. Don't remember exactly how much I added before. This has too much salt, so now we need to get some water. Let's go ahead and do this. And let's get this jug of river water. And essentially you want a 10% mix with full water basin. And that almost filled it completely. So what we got now, got a 6%. So a little bit more salt. Let's add another 100. It gives us 72% efficiency. So maybe a little bit more water needed. Let's find out. There we go. Let's see, examine. Instead of examine. So it's only 72, so I could have used a little bit more water, right? 7%. So probably like another 200 salt. And we'll do that in a little bit. Once the that dries up a little bit more, we'll be able to add more salt into it. Let's go ahead and put this over here. And I want to make myself some more chamomile. And this stuff is starting to expire, which is kind of a problem, but I think I'm going to make this coyote into, oh, I don't have any casings though. I won't be able to make that into sausage. Nope. I guess you're going to just have to be jerky then. Craft with jerky. Go ahead and put that in there. It's going to make some jerky. And then we're going to cook this raw rabbit nice and golden brown and tasty, as it were. So we're going to, I already have the salt in my pocket. We're going to need some garlic. It's unfortunate that that's not going to give us fresh garlic. But I can make this into fresh garlic doing this. Bit of a special thing you can do here. You can technically make your garlic last longer by doing that. You just have to be careful because it can be problematic. So You see how it's a little bit higher up now? So only got 9 minutes. Alright, so we still need more nails for this. 10 more nails, and we need some short planks. While we're waiting for that to be done, let's go ahead and cut another tree down. It's a boar. Part of the reason why I couldn't get away is because I didn't have enough stamina, so make sure you watch your stamina. We'll put that in there. We're going to put... I want to say it's 4. 150, that's 47. 38. 40, I can't remember. 44. 46. 47. 9. 47. It's also losing durability, which might be causing the issue here. 45. As it loses durability, it can give you less food. Keep that in mind. Garlic used. Let's open my salt pot. Nope. My reserving salt, as it were. Okay. Let's place that on the ground. Which tree was it that we were cutting this one? I'm going to go ahead and cut that into planks. This is going to take a while, as you can tell. All right. Go ahead and make them into short planks. Don't need 9 more and a bunch of nails. I'm gonna eat this. Give it some more stamina recovery. Which, in actuality, I should probably use it for cutting this tree down rather than doing that. Oh. Okay. Fill this up as well. Why'd you stop? That was weird.
How? The person's freaking lingering. Nobody's told me who needs to do what. I've not told anything, so...
I want to do chopping tasks when you have stamina recovery boost. I don't know why he's climbing that, but okay. Alright. Now that that's done, let's put some more dandelions in there. Go ahead and do this. Wrong thing, sorry. Almost. Get these planks. There should be some short planks at the top. Yep. I need just one, right? No, I need way more. Okay, never mind. And seriously? Oh, hello. Is that a wolf? That's a wolf. I'm gonna shoo him away. He wants to come at me. He will come towards here. The wolves and the bears tend to not care about the fire as much. So. There we go.
You know what though? So you can put this last month. And they said that they were gonna pay it within 30 days. They didn't put now they want to. And I told them, I was like, I don't make that decision. That decision needs to be made by $2.
Okay. This guy's back. Get my nails. This is also going to need a hammer, by the way. Which means, you know, we're going to be smacking it around with the stick. Okay. And stockpile this. Now our stuff won't get wet. Hopefully. Alright. What's this doing? Yeah, that one expired. It took way too long. That's unfortunate. I need salt. Processing that salt. Damn. Examine. %82 efficiency. But this is already tanned. So now we just need sticks to finish one of these racks, and then we can hook that up to start drying. Go ahead and add that here. Build it. So obviously the bigger hides are going to give you a better bang for your buck. Build this one too if I can. Oh, it needs some more. Salt. Now, one thing that I should be doing right now that I'm not doing is actually making myself some chamomile tea. 500 mils. Or 10. I need 10. So let me make the chamomile tea first. Fill from clay jar. Okay. We put that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be enough. Can I put another one? 5. No, I can't put it back. That's right. 5. Okay, so, yep, it needs that. Go ahead and boil it out. Fortunately, because I took that chamomile out of there, I cannot put it back. So, keep that in mind. I need you. Let's see if I can't get this to be a bit better here. So right now we're at 11% mixture. That would probably be the ideal there. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be 500. 500 grams of sugar or salt. But I only do this once, so yeah. That's actually very close. Unfortunately, it's 11%, so there's a little bit too much. I can technically let this completely dry out, take the salt out, and redo it again with the exact amount I would need, and then it wouldn't be an issue, but, you know. Okay. Now, this is boiled out. This is a big old jar with a bunch of chamomile tea. I'm going to drink it all, and it's going to make me very sleepy. It's also going to heal me. 5 for 2 hours. So, probably shouldn't have drank it that much, if I'm being honest. That was a little excessive. This wolf is still hanging around here. Let me put some more fuel on the fire. And then I'm going to take this and make another lid. And my chisel. God damn it. Where is he now? So annoying. No, damn it. The one time I get it and one of the wolves got to it. My old key's working odd again. Now we do want leather working as soon as we can because that's going to allow us to get a bigger bag as well. And the bag is actually quite massive. Oh, there's a bear. Lovely. It's actually kind of comical how big the bag can be. Did it kill something there? Unfortunate. There we go. This is going to be done pretty soon. This is almost dry. Make a new stockpile for long sticks. Did I use it already? Still healing. Put it in my hand. Put a stopper on it. Place it on the ground. That. This is the one that has salt in it. Yep. Now, these cannot be preserved. I think it's pretty obvious why they can't be preserved. They're already technically preserved. Well, keep that in mind. I have all these pieces of jerky. I'm going to put away my... the salt away.
Hello, what's going on? Hello?
Some more water. Come over here. Gonna go ahead and fill. Okay. And I'm gonna need a bunch of stones. Wow, not enough space. How many bones I have now? Okay. I'm gonna make some more tea. Some more of the Blight tea. Need some salt, ginseng, and some shrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need 2 more shrooms. And bears. And then my alt key isn't working properly. Same freaking wolf it is. So annoying. Pine branch. There we go. Nope, those are orange cap mushrooms. Red cap mushrooms. No spotted red mushrooms. Oh, very large. I hadn't seen very large trees before. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that should be enough. The bear keeps hanging around. Okay. Wait, no. It's 8 right there. Put it up. Watery. No watery. Enough salt. What do you talk about? There's something wrong with it. By the way, if you ever looking for your recipes, you can just go to the catalog, hit J, go to the catalog, and go there. 1, 2, and 20. Or 50. So times 4 is 4, 8, 80. I don't know how I forgot that was 80. There you go. That was weird. More dandies. Your mushroom. I think this is just bare water. Oh, you stand to make 2 more lids. And I'll build that in the morning when I'm not in threat of having my butt chewed by a bear. I'll do the coyote hide because it's bigger. And how much more? I need 9 long sticks still. Craft with sharp planks. Then we're gonna craft with 2 wood stoppers. Okay. And then grab that stopper on. Nice. Well, we have a bunch of stuff to store liquids in without an issue. Be nice if I can make like a leather lid for these jugs. Like, yeah, it doesn't stop the water from spilling, but it also stops it from evaporating. See if I can't get through this without getting my butt chewed by a bear. There we go. Oh, incredibly drowsy. How much Blight do I have? 7. Seven is 14 minutes of that, so. That's my salt jug. Probably place that somewhere else, like around here. Pick up. Fill. Covered clay jar. Place. Right. Sweet. So I'm losing Blight. And I'm losing health, but I've gained a lot of the health back, so it's not too bad. But yeah, that is it for that. I was really hoping that one of these would be done by now. But I think it's not going to be done till the morning. So I'm going to get my guy to sleep, wake him up, and then we will finally talk about what we were supposed to be talking about, which was leather. And then call it a day there. So if it ever does that, that means that it would give you too much fuel. Just add it individually. It's supposed to have a max of 10 hours if I remember correctly. So that's why it doesn't let you go do that. Stockpile. Now you're going to notice I still can get a little bit of more blight resistance. So I'm going to eat all of these. Because they're going to give me blight. But the blight thing is going to take it away. Cool. I only have 0.1 blight. Very, very little blight. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and go to sleep. Fire should last 10 hours. Okay. This will put me a little closer to morning. And it's also going to heal me a decent amount. Right. Sweet. So it's morning. Let's grab my big jug. That sounds weird. Not like that. All right, these are fully processed. We can take them out. I'm going to let this dry so I can fine tune that. Got tan rabbit hide and we got tan coyote hide. We're going to put that in there. So now we have what we were looking. Whoa! What the hell are you doing here, dude? I don't have anything to deal with this guy except running. I don't know why he's here. There's no food here. So, the next thing that I gotta build, apparently, is gonna be a fence. As you can tell. Because, we got a situation here. This guy, I'm pretty sure he doesn't care. He's gonna come after me either way. Hopefully he doesn't, but... Oh man, he's gonna be stuck in between trees. There he goes. Right, so let's talk about the leather. That way we can go ahead and cycle to the next one. Alright, so we got tan coyote hide and tan rabbit hide. You're going to need to process this into leather pieces, and you're going to do that with the steel knife. Do that, and do the same thing here. Now that we have these, we can go ahead and craft with, and it's going to give you a bunch of options, okay? It's going to give you the large backpack, which we can actually make, some bellows, leather gloves, small leather bag, and then the water skin. This right here is really important. It's going to let you carry water without it expiring. It's going to let you carry soups without expiring. So the spotted red soup, the chamomile tea, your teas can go in here. Any kind of liquids can go into this, and it'll preserve them, and they won't evaporate. Okay. But what I want right now is going to be this large backpack, which means I need 10 rope. And the only reason I'm doing the large backpack is because I have some more leather staged. If not, I wouldn't be doing it. So go ahead and create. Now that we have a large backpack, I'm going to keep on moving to the next thing. So the leather gloves you're going to need when you go to do the mission for the cloak guy. He's going to ask you to go into the swamp and grab some slime and grab... actually, just grab some slime. Problem is, if you grab that stuff with your bare hands, it's going to poison you. So you want to have leather gloves, and then the small leather bag is to put those things in so that they don't cause everything else to be poisoned. So keep that in mind. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. I don't know what this guy's doing here. I don't know why the bears are being so aggressively annoying. Oh no, he's mad. He saw me. He's mad. Alright. But anyway, next one we're going to talk about expanding this and getting some more leather working going. That way we can go into the swamp and progress the story. But that'll be it for today. I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.